about the data types. Regarding that, just we are talking about data types concept. Sir, we covered the fundamental data types present inside Python. The first data type we discussed about int, second one float, next and after that complex we covered already. Next bool we discussed, sir, and then str. These 5 are fundamental data types. These 5 are fundamental data types, whatever we covered in float, complex, bool, and str. Okay, like now, now the next thing what we are going to discuss. Now the next thing whatever we discussed, sir, bytes we covered. Next and after that byte array we discussed. Next after completing that list we discussed, sir. List concept we discussed. Next even tuple concept also we covered. Next set concept we discussed, sir. Yes, sir, these are the various things whatever we covered in the last session. Remember that, sir. What is the main difference between list and tuple? Of course, what is the when we should go for byte and byte array? Sir, if you want to represent a group of values, if you want to represent a group of values, sir, within 1 to 256 range, then we should go for bytes data type. Have you remembered, right? What is the range, sir? What is the range in the case of byte and byte array? I hope you people may remember 0 to 255. Regarding 0 to 255, then we should go for that. Regarding 0 to 255 around, then we should go for bytes and byte data type. Remember that, okay? Next, one more thing I covered. I hope you people may remember that. I'm not sure. Sir, bytes data type is immutable, sir. Bytes data type is immutable. Bytes data type is immutable. Byte array is mutable. Regarding byte array is mutable. Except this, there is no other difference between bytes and a byte array. Remember that there is no other difference between bytes and a byte array like this, like. Sir, bytes immutable, byte array itself is nothing but mutable. Okay, like next, when we should go for list data types, sir. If you want to represent a group of values, it may be int value, it may be float values, any heterogeneous, a group of objects as a single entity, where insertion order must be reserved, where insertion order preserved, and duplicates are allowed, like this, right? Where insertion order preserved and duplicates are allowed, duplicates are allowed, then we should go for duplicates are allowed, then we should go for, okay, list data types, sir. Remember this one, sir. Now take first concentrate on topic, later general doubts I will discuss. First whatever we are talking, just concentrate on the topic, and then later we will talk about the doubts, okay, related to this current topic. Doubts acceptable, okay, like now observe, sir, where insertion order is preserved, duplicates are allowed, then happily we can go for list data types, sir. Now heterogeneous objects are allowed or not allowed? Can you please guide? Can you please answer? Heterogeneous objects are allowed or not allowed? Heterogeneous objects are allowed or not allowed? Yes, allowed, no problem at all. Heterogeneous objects are allowed inside the list. Next, do you know insertion order preserved? Duplicates are allowed. Heterogeneous. Next, index concept. Next, and after that, slicing concept, indexing concept, slicing concept allowed, no issue at all, sir. Okay, like in the case of list. Next, sir, list is dynamic in nature. List is dynamic in nature. Next, and after that, list is mutable. Once we created list object, happily we are allowed to change its content, no problem at all. Remember that, sir. Once we created, sir, object, happily we are allowed to change its content. This is the properties related to the list. Now, the biggest, very important question what you people should be aware about the tuple concept, right? So you know list and tuple, what is the difference, right? So the biggest interview, the main important interview question, sir. What is the difference between what the difference between list and tuple? List is immutable or mutable? Please respond. List is mutable or immutable? List is mutable, whereas the tuple is immutable. Okay. If you want read-only version of list, then happily we can go for tuple concept, right? Okay, read only version of list. Happily we can go for tuple is the concept. Remember this one, sir. So tuple is immutable, whereas the list is mutable, except that there is no other difference between list and tuple. Sir, do you know duplicates are allowed? Order is maintained. In the case of list and tuple, both are same. Every property is the same, except that list is mutable, tuple is immutable. One more thing is, list elements we can represent within square brackets. Tuple elements we can represent within parentheses. Regarding tuple elements we can able to represent within parentheses. Remember that, sir. Okay, sir. Next and after that we covered about set data type. We covered about set data type, right? Sir, when we should go for set? When we should go for set data type, sir? Sir, if you don't want order, sir, order is not important. Order is not important. Next, if duplicates I don't want, order is not important, duplicates I don't want, then we should go for set. Have you remembered, right? I covered, sir, very clearly in the last session. When we should go for set, sir, if you don't want duplicates, if you are not worried about order, then we should go for set. Next, order is not there, that's why index. Next and after that, slicing, such type of terminology is not applicable for the set. Remember that, sir. But anyway, growable, next based on our requirement, it is the mutable. You can allow to change the content, no problem at all, because you are allowed to add, you are allowed to remove. All these kind of possibilities are there in the case of sets, sir. But indexing, slicing, order, such type of terminologies are not applicable for the set. Okay, like next, one more very important points I covered, sir. T is equal to 10 I took. What is this one? What the type of T? What the type of T? Int type. Remember that. What is the type of T? Int type. Int type, sir. Sir, T is equal to 10 comma. Regarding T is equal to 10 comma. Then automatically, sir, what is this type? What is this type? Tuple type. Remember, sir, single value within parentheses is by default considered yes. Single value within parentheses is by default considered int type. Remember that, sir, because it is treated as the int. Single value with the comma. If you are taking comma, then automatically it is treated as tuple. Remember this one, sir, it is a tuple. So single valued tuples take a bit very special care. More concentration must be required. Comma is going to provide big support for us. Similarly, if I can take s is equal to like this, can you please tell s is equal to like this one, sir? Then automatically, can you please tell what is the way, sir? S is equal to curly brace open and close. Yeah, by default, just a curly brace open and close. It is not a set. It is by default treated as dictionary. Regarding that, already I covered empty dictionary. Just a curly brace open and close. It's always treated as empty dictionary. Okay, it is not the set type. Remember that, sir. Sir, but I want to create empty set. Then you can create empty set in this style. This is the only option we have to create empty set. Remember, sir. Now here, if you observe that, sir, here just observe. I'm taking s is equal to curly brace open and close. Here type of yes I'm taking. Have you observed? It is the dictionary, sir. It is the dictionary, but it's not a set. It's not set. So zero value, zero length set. Take a bit special care. Just a curly brace open and close. It is not treated as a set. It is the dictionary, right? Sir, s is equal to set like this. I'm taking, sir. Now you can ask a type of yes, sir. Now you can ask a type of yes, sir. Then automatically set by default you are going to get. Any doubt? Any doubt? Are you able to understand? Sir, what about set? Okay, like that. So next, in the case of set, duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Duplicates are not allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Next, the insertion order not preserved. Like all the points we covered already, right? Next, after set, what is the next thing we require to touch, sir? But here, very important question for the interview room. What is the difference between list and tuple? Sir, can you please tell what the answer? What is the difference between list and tuple? List is Please respond. List is immutable. List is mutable, whereas tuple is immutable. List is mutable, whereas tuple is immutable. Next, what is the difference between list and set? What is the difference between list and set? In list, duplicates are allowed, insertion order preserved, but in the case of set, duplicates are not allowed and order is not preserved. Remember, these two questions are very, very important for the interview room. Remember, okay? Next, we have to talk about frozen set. Regarding that, what is the next one, sir? Frozen set. The name itself indicates. Have you ever heard about frozen? Why we need to mention set? You said we don't need to mention type in Python. Yes, Santosh Reddy. I didn't specify anywhere the type. Oh, you are talking about it is the set a type. It is not type. It is not type. I'm calling set a function. Regarding it is a function, inbuilt function which is available in the Python, just like print function. I'm calling set a function. It doesn't mean we specify the type. Actually, type we have to specify. Okay, int I is equal to 10, something like that. Here before the variable we have to specify the type. Okay, remember, if I can call I is equal to int, we are using int function. It doesn't mean we are specifying the type. Clear, right? Okay, here we are calling set a function. I'm not specifying the type of yes. In Python, we are not required to specify the type explicitly. Automatically, type by default will be considered based on provided value. Python is dynamically typed programming language. Okay, what set function will do? It is going to create empty set object. It will create empty set object. Okay, that's all. Next, sir, what is the frozen set? Anyone, can you please tell me what is the frozen set? Frozen, the name itself indicates. Anyone, can you please talk? Frozen. Where you heard about frozen? Freezing, something like regarding that freeze. You can't break, something like you can't break. So same. The name itself indicates, right? Frozen set. Frozen set is exactly same as set. Exactly same as set, except that it is immutable. Regarding that, normal set is mutable. You are allowed to change the content. You are allowed to change the content. You are allowed to add something. You are allowed to remove something in the normal set. But in the case of frozen set, sir, we can't change anything. Regarding that, it is something like, yes, we can't change anything here, which is nothing but frozen set. Remember that very, very carefully about this terminology, right? Sir, what is the frozen set itself is we can't change the content. Sir, how you can create the frozen set, sir? Very simple. If you want frozen set, suppose I'm taking s is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, sir. I'm taking, sir, s is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, sir, fs is equal to, just I'm taking some variable, frozen set. Have you observed? What is the function name? I'm using one special function. What is the function name? Frozen set of yes. Frozen set of yes. Oi, can you please create a frozen set? Can you please create a frozen set with this yes? Like you are specifying, sir. Frozen set. Can you please create frozen? Okay, frozen set like. Now you can ask what is the type of what is the type of fs? What is the type of fs? Frozen set. Regarding what is the type of fs means frozen set. Remember this, it is a frozen set. Okay, now I want to print the contents for x in fs. For x in fs, print of x. Print of x. Sir, it is a simple for loop. Anyway, we are going to discuss in the flow control. Don't worry, sir. Now the data by default we are going to get 40, 10, 20, 30. Then immediately you may ask, sir, actually my data is the 10, 20, 30, 40, sir. Why the output is coming 40, 10, 20, 30? What is the answer you can able to tell? What is the answer you can able to tell? I specified 10, 20, 30, 40. But suddenly the output is coming 40, 10, 20, 30 because set and frozen set never going to give any guarantee for the order of elements. It is always going to talk about vast unique elements. Order is not important like that, right? Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. Now, sir, here what is x? X is a local variable. The people who don't know about this one, don't worry. We are going to discuss in the flow control. Just for showing the output, I'm using this concept. Beyond that, nothing for loop. Next, here see, for each x value in this frozen set, for each x value in this frozen set, print that x value. Means every value present inside frozen set, can you please print that the current value you can hold by using some variable. That variable itself is nothing but x. So the people who are coming from Java background, they can able to understand this syntax well. But anyway, please wait. We have to talk. We require to talk about in the next line. Okay. Next, you can use any name, any variable name. It need not be x. It is our local variable, our own variables are x, y, z, or I. Anything you can able to use. Clear, right? Yes, you can able to pass. Suprat Kumar, any sequence you can able to pass, need not be set. Any sequence you can able to pass, you can able to pass. Any sequence you can able to pass. Ramnath, it is yes, list you can pass, tuple you can pass, string also you can pass, no problem at all. Any sequence you can pass, equivalent frozen set by default is going to be created. Okay, now for this, sir, observe that yes sir dot add of 50 I'm taking. Can you please tell what is yes sir? Please respond. What is yes sir? Yes sir dot add of 50 I'm taking. What is yes sir? Set, normal set. For the normal set, is it possible to add elements or not? Yes or no? For the normal set, possible or not? Possible. I'm not seeing any error. Print yes, then automatically 50 by default is going to come. No problem at all. Sir, frozen set, f yes dot add of 50 I'm taking. Sir, 50 I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it allowed or not allowed? Is it allowed or not allowed? Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Hey, frozen set means fixed, man. How you can add? How you can add? How you can remove? Like this, sir, don't worry. Here it is immediately error by default you are going to get. Frozen set object has no attribute add. Frozen set object has no attribute add because it is the read-only version. Because it is the read-only version, because set and frozen set, everything is the same. Only difference is one is mutable, the second one is immutable. Clear, right? Next, so I told already yesterday when we should go for set. Sometimes you know I don't want duplicates. I want to send a message. I want to send a SMS message for all students. Where duplicate messages I should not send. Means if the same number is available 10 times, 10 times same number is available, then don't send 10 messages for the same number. So only per number, only one time. You don't want to send some duplicate messages. Next, order is important or not? No order, but all the students it should be covered in whatever the order you are going to pass. No problem for me. Then we have to talk about set concept. Right? Are you getting? Next, when we should go for frozen set is that content is fixed, no more additions, no more deletions. Then automatically we can go for frozen set. Sometimes what will happen? Railway reservation or otherwise reservation. Sir, the list is already prepared. Sorry, we are not allowed to do anything. Are you getting the list is final? The list is already closed, the list is already frozen, something like so no more additions, no more modifications or removals. Then happily we can go for frozen set. Clear, right? In the programming, but how many times we are going to use this frozen set? Very rare. Don't worry much about that. Clear, right? Yes. What the meaning of set and frozen set? Next, there are some small doubts the people are asking. Don't worry much about that. Their doubt is, suppose I have list is there, sir. Assume that 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30 is there. 30 is there. Sir, is it possible? Is it possible? Okay. Is it possible to create a set with this list or not? Yes, why not? S is equal to set of L. Remember that. Same way, is it possible? Is it possible to create? Is it possible to create frozen set or not? Yes. Why not, man? Why not? Why not? It's always possible, sir. It's always possible. Yes, you can able to do that. You can able to do that, no problem at all, sir. You can convert list to the set. You can convert list to the frozen set, no problem at all. Then the bigger doubt you people can expect, the bigger doubt here, sir, duplicates are there, sir. Duplicates are there, but here you are trying to convert to the set. While converting to the set, sir, whatever set properties are required, that set properties is going to be considered, means duplicates automatically will be removed. Remember that duplicates automatically will be removed. Don't worry about that. Okay. So same way here also, duplicates automatically will be removed. Don't worry much about that. Next, what is the difference between set and frozen set here? Once you converted in the set, if you want, you can add something, you can remove something, all possibilities are there. But if you convert in the frozen set, non-changeable. Are you getting right? That's all. Clear? Yeah, some people are asking, sir, if you are going to convert list to the frozen set duplicates are not allowed. What will happen? What will happen, man? While creating set object or while creating frozen set object, duplicates will be removed automatically. We are not required to worry about that. Observe that. Observe L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40 is there, sir. This is my list. Perfectly allowed. L is this one. This is the perfectly allowed, sir. S is equal to set of L, sir. S is equal to set of L. Okay, well, value. Let me take S 40, 10, 20, 30. Sir, where is the 10, 20, 30 multiple times, sir? Because you converted this list into set, automatically duplicates by default will be removed. Any doubt? Are you in a position to understand? Sir, that's it. Now for this, yes, I want to add new element, sir. Yes, what is the problem, man? Happily you can add new element. Yes, 50 is coming, sir. Sir, frozen set S is equal to what is the function we require to use? What is the function? Frozen set of L. Okay, observe that. Frozen set is ready, sir. Let me print frozen set content. Then automatically for X in frozen set print of X. Print of X. Yes, man. What is the answer? 40, 10, 20, 30. By default, we are going to get. Can I use frozen set dot add 50? Immediately error by default, we are going to get. Sai, we can't create without using frozen set function. We can't create frozen set. Yes, there is no way. The only possibility, if you want to create frozen set, compulsory we require to use frozen set function. Yeah, sometimes what will happen is, sir, for the list and set, most commonly used, if you print a meaningful output, we are going to get, sir. If I print L, directly the output we are going to get. If I print yes, directly the output is going to come, because in those classes, sir, string str function is there, meaningfully overridden. But this frozen set, very rare we are going to use, right? Fs I'm taking, then automatically what is going to tell? Frozen set object which internally contain these elements like this. Again, not that much meaningful. It is not going to provide all the values one by one. That's why recommended to use for loop. Okay. Any doubt? Case Srinu, if you convert list to list, here observe that I have one list there, sir. List which contains duplicates. Observe that very carefully, sir. Which contain duplicates are there. Now I'm trying to convert into set. Can you please tell duplicates will be removed or not? Please respond. Duplicates will be removed or not? Duplicates will be removed or not? Yes, why not? Duplicates will be removed, sir. Because you are converting into set. A set won't allow duplicates, because based on the target, the property should be reflected. Sir, I am taking L is equal to list of list only. Are getting converting to the list only. Converting to the list only, then duplicates won't be removed, because the target person can accept duplicates. Then what is the need of removing? Target person can accepting. What is the need of removing, sir? Getting clear, right? Yeah, someone asked this doubt, that's why I'm explaining. Anyway, now this is about what is the frozen set. Okay, so set and the frozen set both are the same. Now can you please tell any three immutable objects? Whatever we covered up to this, any example for immutable objects? Any example for immutable objects? Please respond. Good, excellent. Yeah, any example for immutable? Ayo, whatever we learned up to this, please tell which are immutable. Can I use the word int, float, complex, bool, str? All are immutable. All are immutable as of now. All are immutable. Next, the bytes also immutable. Tuple is also immutable. Frozen set is also immutable. That's all, sir. These are various immutable objects what we have. Okay. Next, except this, the remaining things whatever we covered, list concept and the set concept, these are mutable, and the byte array also mutable concepts. Are you in a position to understand, right? Padmaraj, I didn't get your doubt. How come they are immutable? Already I told with examples. Padmaraj, all these things already I covered, right? You missed the session. All these things already I explained. Okay. Now, just I hope it's a very clear for you people, right? Next and after that, do you just observe that a bit carefully? Here we discussed bytes concept. Heterogeneous objects are allowed in the set or not? Yes, Kartik. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. List of list. Will it remove duplicates from the list to list after converting? 1 minute. Here, yes, observe that Srinu is asking a bit interesting doubt. Here, say, I want to convert into the set. What the answer I will get now? If I convert this list into the set, what the answer I will get? Please confirm. This is the list. This list contain internal list is there. Such a type of concept is the nested list. What is the answer by default you are going to get now? Yes, this is my list, sir. This is the list what we have, perfectly valid. S is equal to set of L. Can you please observe the answer? S is equal to set of L. Okay. S is equal to set of L. Set of L. There is one more small restriction. Earlier it's already unhashable list type error. 1 minute. Yeah. Here just there is one small restriction is there. How extend you may get or not, I'm not sure. Here each element will be inserted based on hash code internally. Each element will be inserted based on hash code internally. For this, hash code is possible. Every integer object having the hash code. But this list is not hashable. Remember this one, sir. List is not hashable, unhashable type. Okay, it is the problem. Don't worry much. Maybe somewhere while discussing about data structures, I may stress about this concept, nested list concept. Okay, like now these are what is the type of L? Yes, the type of L is list only. So Subrat Kumar, yes, the type of list is the type of list is it is the list only. If you can ask, yeah, it is the list only, sir. Yes, if you want, you can observe that. L can you please observe it is the list only. Yes, hashable Priya. While storing elements inside a set, internally based on hash code, the elements will be saved. The elements will be saved internally based on hash code. The elements will be saved in the case of set. So for a hash code, such a type of concept applicable for numbers, but not for list object. Are you getting? That's why while taking this 10, oh, hash possible. What is the hash code? Based on that, this object will be inserted into the set. For this number, hashing is possible. For this number, hashing is possible. But for this, it is not there. Okay, it is not having list objects are not having hashable ability, something like. So what that hash code means is internally a unique number generated by Python virtual machine for easy search operation. If you want to perform search operation not based on the index, hashing is the most powerful search algorithm. So if you want to place like, okay, yeah, most of the times the code is internally implemented in C only. Yes, Umang, correct. Yeah, here just observe, but anyway, don't worry much about that hashing, unhashable and so on. Here just only one hint, please keep remember this one. Internally, in the case of set, the elements will be stored based on hash code. Okay, that's all. But what is the hash code? How internally? All those things as of now not required. Clear, right? Okay. Now up to this, whatever I covered, list concept I covered, tuple concept I covered, set concept I covered, frozen set concept I covered, frozen set concept I covered, byte concept I covered, bytes concept I covered, byte array concept I covered. Are you getting? All these things we discussed, right? All these things we discussed. All these things talks about a group of individual objects. Regarding all these things, talks about a group of individual objects. Remember this one. A group of individual objects means 10, 20, 30. Sir, this is the first object. This is the second object. This is the third object. There is no link between. There is no link between first object and second object. Are you seeing right? There is no link between first object and second object. First object and second object both are different. Are you getting? No link at all, no relation at all. So like if you want to represent a group of individual objects, then happily we can talk about like this. Remember that. But sometimes what will happen is, sometimes what will happen? I want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs. I want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs. If you want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs, then we should not go for list, we should not go for tuple, we should not go for set, frozen set and so on. To handle such type of requirements, we can go for dict concept, right? Are you able to understand? When we should go for dict concepts are dictionary meant for key value pair. Okay, dictionary meant for key value pair. If you want to represent a group of objects as key value pair, then we should go for dictionary concept. So what it means? Can you explain it with a small example? Something like, suppose roll number and the student name and the roll number. Yes, these two are related, sir. These are not independent. These two are linked like this, right? Next, mobile number mobile number and name of the person. Are you getting? Name of the person. Next, IP address and then website name. IP address and then website name. Are you getting? Something like, if you want to represent a group of objects, yes, key value pairs, then we should go for dictionary concept. Everyone can aware when we should go for dictionary, sir? If you want to represent a group of objects as key value pair, then we should go for dictionary. Okay, some best example, D is equal to 101. Here observe that 101. Okay, Sunny, something like that. I'm taking, sir. So 101 is the key, and this is the value. Key value. Next, 102. Okay, sir, bunny, like this I'm taking, sir. 102 bunny. Next, 103. Okay, 103 something like, okay, chinny, like this I'm taking, sir. 103 something like chinny, like this I'm taking. Just observe that. How many key value pairs are there? Please respond. How many key value pairs are there? Can you please respond? Three key value pairs, right? Sir, key value, something like this type of requirement, then automatically we can go for, okay, just the concept, right? Dictionary concept. Okay, now I have one small doubt, maybe a chance to ask, what is the difference between list and dictionary? What is the difference between set and dictionary? Very simple, sir. Whether it is a list and a dictionary or set and a dictionary, difference is always same. Sir, list or set always talks about individual objects. But a dictionary always talks about key value pairs. If you want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs, then we should go for what? Dictionary concept. Something like enter name, enter roll number, enter marks. Enter name, enter roll number, enter marks. Something like enter marks. How you can able to do that? Okay, how you can able to do that is like this, right? Key value pairs. Then we should go for what? Dictionary concept. Clear? Now I have one small doubt. Key value. Among these two, duplicate keys are allowed or not? Among these two, duplicate keys are allowed or not allowed? Duplicate keys are allowed or not allowed? Okay, remember that duplicate keys are not allowed, but the values can be duplicated, right? Remember this one. Duplicate keys are not allowed, but the values can be duplicated, right? Okay. Next, for key and for the value, we are allowed to use both the things, right? For the key and value, heterogeneous objects we are allowed to use. Oh, sir, all keys need not be same. All keys need not be same. All values need not be same. Like this, you people should be aware. Are you getting right? So all keys need not be same. All values need not be same. Like this, you people should be aware. Okay, keys can be different types. Values can be different types. No problem at all. But duplicate keys are not allowed. But values can be duplicated. Yeah, something like primary key concept in the Oracle. Correct. Okay, now here just observe which is the key and which is the value. Which is the key and which is the value? 101 is the key, Sunny is the value. 102 is the key, Bunny is the value. 103 is the key, Chinny is the value, right? Remember that. Next, for the key you can use tuple concept. But for the key you can't use a list concept. Yes, there is some internal reason is there. Don't worry. For the key, a key can be tuple, no problem at all. Can we take key after value? No. The syntax is always fixed. Sir, first key, colon, and then value. Sir, I want to take first value, colon, key. First, I want to take a value, colon, key. Such type of things are not allowed. For key, any type is allowed. For value, any type is allowed. No problem at all. But for the key, only hashable types are allowed. Hashable types means int value, float value, like these kind of things. So you may not use a list directly at the key, but a tuple perfectly it is allowed. Okay, anyway, in detail somewhere will come. So as of now, just aware what is the dictionary. key value pairs. If you want to represent, then we can go for dictionary. Here one small doubt is there. Let me consider, sir. Let me consider. Sir, here 101 Durga I'm taking, 102 Ravi I'm taking. Next 103 Shiva I'm taking, like this, right? Yes, perfectly it is the dictionary, sir. Now let me print a D. Yes, the same content by default we are going to get. Regarding just print a D, automatically the same content by default we are going to get, sir. We are going to get. Now the point is now the point here is, suppose I want to add the new key value. How you can able to add? If this D is your dictionary, if you want to add the new key value pair, how you can able to add? Assume that D of 104 is equal to some XYZ. No problem. Itself is valid. Sir, if I can take like this, what will happen is, sir, this new key value, this is the key, this is the value, this new key value by default will be added to the dictionary. D of 104. D of 104 is equal to 1, like this I'm taking, sir. D of 104 is equal to 1, like this I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell what is the answer we are going to get? D of 104 is equal to 1 I'm taking. What is the answer by default you are going to get? Can you please tell? Yes, D of 104 is equal to 1. Perfectly valid. What is the problem, man? If I can take D, is it added or not? Is it added or not? Yes, this is the way how you can able to add, to that. Shravan, yes, some people are asking in detail these data structures we are going to discuss or not. Yes, all these data structures are the separate topics we are going to discuss. Don't worry about that. Okay, in detail we are going to discuss all these things, right? Okay, yeah, Karthi, I will give example. Don't worry. Now here I have one, no, comma kind of notations are not possible, man. Reddy Srinivas, comma kind of notations are not possible. Compulsory we have to take colon. Now my doubt is, sir, D of 101 is equal to Sunny I'm taking. Is it valid or not? Is it valid or not? Yeah. Is it valid or not? I want, yes, valid or invalid. There are several people who are telling invalid. Correct. What is the reason? Why you are feeling it is the invalid? Please respond why you are feeling it is the invalid. Because the reason is duplicate keys are not allowed. Duplicate keys are not allowed. Then how you can, if you are trying to insert duplicate key, what will happen? If you are trying to insert duplicate key, what will happen? Sir, very simple. It is the valid, sir. Valid. If you are trying to take duplicate key, old value 101 associated value Durga will be replaced with the Sunny. Remember that. So will be replaced with the Sunny. Okay, old value we can able to replace with the new value. Observe. Now 101 associated with the Sunny. Sir, means duplicate keys are not allowed. It is a very clear. Duplicate keys are not allowed. Very clear. Second one, dictionary is the mutable or immutable? Dictionary is the mutable or immutable? Please respond. Mutable. Clear. I am able to change internal content. That's why it is the mutable. Dictionary is always what? Mutable only. Like that. Sir, I want to change the key. No way. Are you getting? Add the new key value. If you want to change the key means remove whatever you want. You can remove this one. Add the new key value. That's our key changing. Such a type of thing is not acceptable. Next, D is equal to, I'm taking 100 colon 200. In this, which is the key and which is the value? Please respond. Which is the key and which is the value? 100 is the key, 200 is the value. Next, Durga colon Sunny. Which is the key and which is the value in the second one? Durga is the key, Sunny is the value. Are you getting? Now it is a very clear for you people, right? It's a very clear. Sir, heterogeneous keys are allowed. Heterogeneous values are allowed. Sir, in the first entry, key is 100. But second one, key the Durga. One is intertype, the other one is the string type. Here also values, key type and like this, right? Now, have you observed, right? If I print D, perfectly it is valid. If I print D, perfectly it is valid. Are you able to understand? How many values can be handled by one key? One key can hold only one value. One key can hold only one value. Next, heterogeneous also. Yes, removing particular key, removing entry, all those things are possible. Okay, just aware the basic idea here. Python itself is case sensitive. Obviously, keys are case sensitive, values are case sensitive, and so on. Yes, ready Srinivas? Yes, value. None is allowed. Okay, that's all, friends. This is about dictionary data type. Are you getting dictionary data type? Okay, itself. Next, loops concept applicable or not? Yes, loops is applicable. We can able to print only keys. Yes, we can able to do that. I want to print only values. Yes, you can do that. I want to remove one key value. Yes, we can able to do that. All those things we can do, sir. Okay, don't worry. But where we have to discuss all these things is in the while covering dictionary. 4 sessions minimum I will take. There we have to talk about that. Sir, in Python, there is a concept named with the dictionary is there to represent key value pairs. Then we should go for dictionary. Any doubt? Yes. Are you able to get this? Is just an overview session, not a discussion of dictionary in detail. Okay, whatever you are feeling in your mind, most of the things are going to be accepted, most of the things are going to be valid. Don't worry much about that. Yes. Anuradha, float is really immutable only. Float is really immutable. All fundamental data types are immutable. Only thing is reusability concept is not there. Okay. Yes, that's reusability concept is not there. It doesn't mean, sir, float is not immutable. Float is immutable only. Okay, sir, just that's all. This is about a dictionary. I hope it's very clear for you. A is equal to 10.5. Sir, B is equal to 10.5. What is the address of A? What is the address of B? Observe that. What is the address of A? What is the address of B? Okay. Sir, these two addresses are different. These two addresses are different because in the case of float, reusability concept is not there. Have you remembered? A is equal to 10.5. B is equal to 10.5, sir. Sir, ID of A, ID of A, ID of B. Have you observed, right? Both addresses are different. both addresses are different because why reusability concept is not there. Maybe the internal reason is, sir, they are going to define some predefined objects at the beginning only. They are going to create some predefined objects at the beginning only. In the case of integer 0 to 255 or 0 to 256, I covered, right? These are predefined objects at the beginning only they are going to create. But in the case of float, not possible to create predefined objects. Are you able to understand what the reason? What the reason for that is? What the reason for that is? Do you know, sir, between 0 and 1, how many float values are there? Between 0 and 1, how many float values are there? Anyone, can you please tell? How many float values are there? Infinite. That's why range, we are not in a position to decide in the case of float. That's why they didn't provide any reusability concept for the float. Remember that. Okay, here just anyway, that is yeah. Can you please observe, sir, a bit more concentration. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10. Legend, what is the address of these two things? What is the address of these two things? Can I use the word same address or not? Yes. What is the reason for that is, in the case of int 0 to 256, 0 to 256, in this range already objects is going to be created at the beginning only by the Python. Remember this one, sir. 0 to 256 already objects got created by the Python itself at the beginning only. Now, sir, this is a 0 object, 1 object, 2 object, like that, 10 object like this, right? If you can ask A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10, C is equal to 10, like in all these cases, it is always pointing to the same 10 object. Always pointing to the same 10 object, because here the range is bounded like this, right? But if the range is float case, is it possible to bound like that? Can you please tell 0 to 1? How many float values are there? Infinite number of values are there. You can't bound like that. That's why in the case of float, reusability concept is not there. It doesn't mean float is not immutable. Float is immutable only. How you can able to prove that, sir? Here observe that 10.5 is there. Assume that 10.5 is there, sir. Now I want to change its value. Can you please say f plus 1? Are you getting? F is equal to f plus 1. I'm trying to change the content. Right? Can you please tell what is the address of this one? Here observe that f is equal to 10.5. I'm taking. Anuradha, please observe a bit carefully. What is the address I'm taking? F is equal to 10.5 plus 1. I'm trying to change the content. Can you please observe? I'm trying to change the content. Can you please observe that? Why a new object got created? In the existing object only the required changes can be performed, right? Are you getting? Why the new object got created? If f is equal to 10.5 plus 1, I'm trying to add plus 1 to the 10.5. Still it is the f only. A new object got created, or in the existing object only changing is happening. Getting right? Now I hope you are going to believe float is immutable. Correct? Don't get confused. Here observe that f is pointing to 10.5. Now I'm trying to add something to this content. You are trying to change the content of f. With those changes, a new object will be created. F is pointing to this object. Under this object eligible for garbage collection. Regarding in the existing object, you can't perform any change. That's why address of these two objects are always different. Clear, right? Yeah. Swaroop, in the case of int, reusability concept is there. Reusability concept is there, but in the case of float, the reusability is not there. That's why addresses are different in float, but addresses are same in the case of int. Yeah. Float is immutable, but reusability is not there. Remember that all fundamental data types are immutable, but reusing the same object is applicable only for int, boolean, string. In the case of float, not available. In the case of complex, not available. Yeah, that's what Rashu, I told. Sir, whenever we are taking that is virtual machine to virtual machine, it is going to be changed. Sir, which version of Python you are using? Which version of Python you are using? Maybe exact version, can you please tell? 3 point? No, I'm asking Rashu Tyagi. He asked some doubt. Exact version? Okay, version to version, virtual machine to virtual machine, the ranges are changed. That's why I didn't sir, what we call stress much about the ranges. Okay, that's all. This is about dictionary data types. Okay, what is the next cinema we require to talk about? What the next one we require to talk about? Range data type. Regarding, just observe that. What the next one we have to talk, sir? Range data type. A bit very important. The most commonly used data type in Python. Range data type. Compulsory you people should have clear clarity about this range data type, sir. Sir, what is the meaning of range? Anyone can you please tell? Right? Range. What is the meaning of range, sir? What is the meaning of range? Range means a group with a boundary 1 to 10, 1 to 10, or otherwise 10 to 20, like that, right? Okay, so if you want to represent a sequence of numbers, if you want to represent a sequence of numbers, right? A sequence of numbers I want to represent, then happily we can go for range data types, right? Okay, next range data type is immutable. Remember that once we create range object, range object, then automatically we are not allowed to perform any modification on that object. So now have a look once, observe a bit very carefully how you can able to get range object. What are various options are available? Okay, like, sir, I'm taking form 1, multiple forms are available, sir. Form 1 range of 10, form 1 range of 10 like this, right? Range of 10 like. Can you please tell what it is going to represent? It is going to represent a sequence of values starts from 0 to 9. Are you getting? It is going to represent a sequence of values starts from 0 to 9. Okay, like, sir, how many arguments I'm taking? How many arguments I'm taking? Can you please tell? Only one argument. Then it is always going to talk about the value from 0 to 9. Remember that, from 0 to 9. Observe that. So fr is equal to range of 10, sir. R is equal to range of 10. Now for x in R, print of x. Can you please observe? which values by default it's going to be represented, sir? 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on 9. 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on 9. Okay, like this one, right? Okay, like range of 10. Next, range of 10 comma 20. Range of 10 comma 20, 10 comma 20, 20 like this, right? Okay, sir, what it means? Range of 10 comma 20, what it means, right? Sir, here how many arguments are there? Only one argument. 0 to this minus 1. 0 to, sir, value specified -1, 0 to 9. Here begin and end. Can you please tell what is going to represent? From begin to end -1. Remember that, begin to end -1. Several times we are going to use this type of terminology, sir. Begin to end -1 means 10 to 19 only. Means 10 to 19 only it is going to represent. So one argument, two arguments, observe the difference, right? Okay, sir, R is equal to range of 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. For x in R, print of x, sir. Can you please observe? 10, 11, 12, 13 and so on until 9. Clear, right? Are you able to understand? Next, very commonly used word I'm always going to use, right? Range of n. Range of n means what values is going to be represent? Range of n, sir, what values is going to be represent? Is it first form or second form? Is it first form or second form? First one, only one argument, right? So 0 to n minus 1. Remember that 0 to n minus 1 is always going to represent 0 to n minus 1. That's all. This is form 2. Remember that. Next, form 3 is also there, sir. What is that? Form 3 is range of begin n comma step value. Sir, we saw somewhere. Sir, this one we saw somewhere. Begin end step. We saw somewhere this one. Where we have this type of thing, slice operator, right? Same. Begin to n minus 1. Begin to n minus 1. Every time increment step value. Every time increment step value like this type. So what it means is R is equal to range of 10 comma 20 2, sir. Range of 10 comma 22. Can you please guide which values it's going to represent? Please respond. 10 to 19, but every time increment by 2. 10 to 19, but every time increment by 2. So first 10, next 12, next 14, 16, 18. Like this we are going to get, sir. So here for x in R, print of x value. What the answers are? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. By default we are going to get. Clear? Now R is equal to range of, sir, here I'm taking 1 comma 1 0 comma 100 comma 10 I'm taking, sir. 0 comma 100 comma 10. Sir, for x in range of, sorry, here just observe, even this much also is not. For x in range of 0 comma 10 sorry 100 comma 10 I'm taking. Print of x I'm taking, sir. Can you please observe that? What is the output by default you are going to get? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on by default we will get. Any doubt? This is range function is available, sir. Okay, but still some more things are there. Yes, tomorrow we will meet for the continuation part.